Bonjour, Emily Talpin, OM System Ambassador in the US. Welcome back to the channel. For this video, I want to tell you how to never ever mess up your exposure when you are taking a photo. So let's get started. Exposing your photo correctly is essential because you don't want to have to spend too much time in post-processing, or even worse, realize that you overexpose your image or you underexpose your image and then you don't have details in the white or in the dark. So there is a very simple way to never, ever, did I say ever, underexpose or overexpose your image if you have an OM system camera, and it's called Highlight Alert. It's magic. If you don't have an OM system camera, well, you might still have access to Highlight Alert after you're taking your photo. So if you're taking your photo and then reviewing it, it's what's called the blinkies, and that shows that you overexpose or underexpose your image. Because if you overexpose your image, so let's say right here, all that sky, if I'm reviewing my image on the back of my camera, I will see that all this is gonna be orange. That tells me that I have no detail in that image. And it's okay, I don't care, it's the sky, right? But I do not want to lose any details on my bird. So the white on the bird, I can't lose that detail, but I also can't lose the detail on the feather, right? I don't want it to be blue. Blue shows that I have underexposed my image, and so I'm not gonna get all the details that I should get there. So very important to be able to expose this black, I mean it's not black, it's brown and white bird correctly. So eagles, ospreys, they're really hard to be able to expose properly because of the black and the white together. So you need to make sure that you find the right compromise. Enough details in the dark and enough details in the white. So I'm going to show you how I do this on my OM1 Mark II, same for OM1 Mark I. What you need to do is switch on your camera, go in the menu button, and then it's the menu 6 with the little clog, and you are going to go to the fourth menu, information, and then you are going to click on the little camera and info settings, and here you have 4 different choices, and you decide how many choices you want to circle through. I like to circle between 3 different image review when I do this, so I leave the image only, so it will only show me the image and no information. And the one that I use the most is the information one, because if you click on the little arrow, you will see now you have the option to check any of those information. What I want to check is the highlight and shadow. That's what I want to see when I photograph. So now if I point my camera at this bird, at this osprey, my camera will tell me exactly what is underexposed and overexposed with the color. Orange for overexposed, blue for underexposed. So once again, I know that my main subject is what I don't want to overexpose or underexpose, and I can focus on that. And it's just a great way to shoot, because if you only have your histogram where you see that you're overexposing if your camera is blinking to the right, and then if it shows some blue to the left, you know it's underexposed. But here you can actually see it on your image live. This is just great because it tells you exactly where it is underexposed and where it is overexposed. So you don't have to guess like you have to guess with your histogram. And then information 2, then I have kind of everything. I have my histogram, my highlight alerts, my level gauge, my battery information, and that's it. So when I'm shooting, sometimes I know that I'm The setting is not going to change. I don't need to see the highlight alert, so I might press on information twice and that's going to send me to just having the image. Or if I need the highlight alert, then information, and then I'm going to have the highlight alert. If I want to look at my Instagram, look at my battery, I'm going to press on the info again, and then I have all the information. So info button is how you're going to circle through all the different track, all the different information you want your camera to show you, and then just decide what do you want. You might not set it the same way as I do, so just do what makes most sense for you. Maybe you just need two different information, everything or just highlight alert, and maybe you want the image without any information. It really depends on what you prefer to shoot with. Some people find too much information distracting, so keep that in mind. Try different settings and then decide what's best for you. Now, another thing that I like to set up, if you go down right here, info settings, you press on OK, and then again, those are all the information that you can see once you press on the review button, on the play button, as I like to call it. So it is set up exactly the same way that I set up my viewfinder information. So I have the same information live, but also when I'm reviewing my images, I also have the same information, and I can circle through 3 different menu by pressing the info button to get different information from this image. So I hope this video was useful. Let me know in the comments if you are already using highlight alert when you are shooting, and if you don't, then what do you think about this? I think you should really try it out. It's a big game changer. I don't know why more people are not talking about this feature, highlight alert, when you are shooting, because to me it is a game changer, and I'm so happy that my camera has it. It makes my life easier. So let me know in the comments. I think that would be a great discussion for this week. And I want to thank you again for all your support. If you're not a subscriber, well, it's never too late. Click on the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when my videos are coming out, and I will see you next week. Until then, happy shooting! Au revoir!